So welcome to another episode of J Talk. We're here coming to you from Hotel 148. We even have a guest parrot in the picture. But yeah, this hotel is built on the Trzebinski property here in Nairobi. It was the house and studio of Tonio Trzebinski and his family, and all of them incredibly artistic. I recently had an interview with his son Stash, and today we have the pleasure to talk to his daughter Lana, who is also an artist in her own right, designing bags, jewelry in her father's studio, and the place where her mother also has a bunch of her stuff on show and did her own designing. So let's go into the studio and see if we can have a quick chat with Lana about what she's up to. Hello.
Jason.
Lana, good to see you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me over here. It's really cool to be back on this property and see how it's been transformed.
I know. It's
my word.
Amazing.
So this is Tonio's old studio.
Yeah, so basically this was his studio, which he built to do his painting in. Mm-hmm. And then when he passed away, my mom took it over and turned it into her studio. Okay. And as you know, Mom is a designer, so everything is made here. And yeah, and now it's her showroom as well. And
you're also a designer now, doing your own stuff, which is amazing. Yeah. The Trzebinskis, just artistic genes through and through. So this is some of your stuff laid out here on the table.
Yes, this is basically most of my newer collection. Okay. I have a few older pieces which are sort of on sale that I've hidden in the back. Okay, okay. But this is my new stuff.
So maybe take us through sort of the design process and your thinking behind some of these pieces.
I mean, you know, for me, because I'm quite creative, I don't really know where a lot of it comes from. I just tend to I don't really draw it or plan it. Yeah. I just go with the flow. So yeah, these are basically wash bags and makeup bags.
Laptop case maybe as
well? I mean, you could put anything in them.
Okay.
And they're basically made from West African fabric, so they're antique. Asoke. Oh, wow. And then, so yeah, each one's one of a kind. And then I get a beaded heart made by one of my beading ladies. Mm-hmm. And then this is suede tassels.
Wow, phenomenal. Yeah. And then moving on to these smaller ones?
These are sort of more fun evening bags. Okay. And they say, this one says kiss more, and that one says love more.
I can't say I'm a handbag connoisseur, but they look pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're getting a lot of good response with these.
Yeah, I mean, I recently did a show with my mom in the States, in Kentucky. Yeah. And then we had another show in Aspen, and it did really well.
What's the reception of the mother-daughter together with their stuff on show? Is that turning into quite a brand?
Yeah, I mean, it works really well together. Brand, yeah. No, she has a really, well-established brand, and I'm really lucky because, she has an amazing clientele, and our stuff sells really well together. Mm-hmm. So I'm very lucky in that sense. Mm. Yeah.
And then so onto the jewelry as well. What are some of your favorite pieces on this whole array?
It's hard to say. Some very different stuff. It's really hard to say because I guess, the newest thing you make is your favorite. And just because, it's like looking at your closet every day. At the end of it, you're like, oh, I'm so tired of seeing the old stuff. But I'd probably say this is one of my favorites. Okay. Can
we pick it up?
Yes, of course. It's basically like a choker.
Yeah.
And it's silver plated, and then it's got little cowhorn half moons.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's really really cool.
Yeah.
And what are these things? Yeah.
Those are sea urchins. So I also work with an artist in South Africa who molded a sea urchin for me, and then he gets them cast in bronze.
And then, is this something you wear, or it's just tabletop, paperweight?
Just objects. Yeah. So you can do whatever you want with it. I guess you could even put a candle in it, or
wow. Yeah. That's really amazing.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's quite incredible. And some of your dad's paintings adorn the wall still. Yes. Some of his early works.
Yeah, we have a lot of his artwork left over. So, I mean, I think it's great that they've opened the hotel. Because
the 148,
yeah, it means that people get to enjoy his work. Yeah. And we have a lot of his pieces left. So hopefully it means that we can sell a few.
Inspire all those guests coming through.
Yeah, exactly.
It's phenomenal. Well, on that note, why don't we head over to the main house and check out how the house has been transformed? The house that he built, no less.
Yes.
And he built this studio.
He built this studio and he built the house. And you'll see that most of the furniture as well is his, and the paintings. So the house is very much him. Yeah.
It's amazing to be back here.
Yeah.
Incredible memories. Yeah.
It's probably been a very long time.
It's been a long time since I was back here for sure. All right, let's do that. Show us the way. Lead us off.
Sure.
The main house, just as I remember it from outside.
Yeah, so welcome basically to my home, which is now a hotel.
Which is now a hotel.
Yeah.
This is phenomenal. The old staircase there.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically my dad built the house with one of his workmen, Lana, I'm not sure if you remember him.
Yeah.
And yeah, but it's filled with his artwork and
a lot of the furniture.
Yeah. So
the tables.
This is actually, so when my dad passed away, my mom continued, making his furniture. So this piece is actually one of my mom's designs, but obviously in his style with a, Dawood. But like if you look around the house, there's some of these really older pieces, such as this one, which is made with again it's Dawood, but all the pieces inside are bugs and little birds and creatures he collected on Lake Neutron. Yeah.
Wow, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then you got all the fireplace as it was.
Yeah.
All amazing tables.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. It's beautiful.
I'm sure it brings back memories. I remember coming here for dinners and stuff. Good times in this house for sure.
There were a lot of dinner parties when we were kids,
So now, where do you live right now? Now that they've turned this into, which I'm sure is a lovely hotel for people to stay.
Yeah. No, well, so I basically rent a little house in Karen with a friend.
And then you commute here to do your work?
Yeah, I work for my mum, so it's quite nice because I come to the office 3 days a week. So I'm still here on a weekly basis.
Yeah, not a bad place to have an office.
Yeah, not a bad place at all. Yeah.
So yeah, it's very peaceful and it's nice to see it actually transformed like this and still in use, as you said, with a lot of the artwork around.
Yeah.
Maybe we should stroll out to the balcony and get the view.
Yes! There's a wonderful view. At one point wasn't so sturdy. It was sort of falling down a bit, so it seemed like it went straight into forest. But my mum's trying to spend a lot of time sort of transforming the plot because we never had grass before. So she sort of chopped all the bushes and made sure the trees grew up and then planted grass. Which I don't think my dad would have loved because he loved the fact that this plot was quite a wild. It was literally a dust ball.
I remember.
With warthogs and bushes and.
They used to run through.
Yeah. But my mum's done a beautiful job with the garden.
Yeah, no, I'm sure the guests again, they must love this spot.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for having us by.
Pleasure.
Brief, but it's been really a whirlwind, and coming back to see it is really cool. So appreciate you taking the time.
Such a pleasure.
And all the best with all the work.
Thank you.
I mean, you're doing phenomenally well, all of you, and keep it up.
Thank you, JJ.
Thanks a lot.
Mwah.
Great.